and controls the pace. Morant can.
Bruh, look at this dude. Wait till you see the. No, 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 no.
They used to set the boss of masters who have mastered how to manufacture classic chapters, meant the gaps for those who hope to lock them pastors, dip their castor oil. No more paper to pass the Troy. And I said all that to furthermore explain that I've been on my way for a while now. I took steps.
Surprised that I have LeBron. I got Josh. I got MASCOTS. I got LeBron, Giannis, Shaq, Boy George, Brady, Westbrook, Tumble, Anthony.
Do it big, now they know my name. I done got it out the mud and put on for my day ones.
And it's Providence to start out. Stolen by Pierce. With it. He's picked up by LeBron. Back to Westbrook. Fires the three.
First off,
Carries the long-range jumper. Westbrook's got the first points up on the board for Chicago. Here's Carter. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here.
Yeah, Carter, just a freak of nature. One of the best dunkers the game has ever seen. A top-tier shooting guard who just embraces the spotlight.
Carter hits them both.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Now, here is Morris. Here's Chamberlain. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
But here's the problem. No one's got the strength to move Wilt off his spot, and no one has the height to challenge the shot at its point of release. James outside. Pass to O'Neal. And the quickness off the floor, the insane reach. Wilt, one of the greatest shot blockers you'll ever see. Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Chicago shooting their first free throws of the game. And he sinks the second.
Well, after averaging a triple-double during the 16-17 MVP campaign for Russell Westbrook, he just keeps coming at you. What an electrifying and exciting player.
And this kid, Morant, came out of nowhere, under-recruited in high school, showed some promise in that first year of college, but boy, did he blow up.
Just two to shoot.
oh my God.
Monroe, no good. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Westbrook with it. He's picked up by Morant. Pierce with a wide open look. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. And Morant really impacts the game in every area.
It's incredible, Kevin. He gives you the points, the assists, the rebounds. But then you look at the box score and you also see a block, a couple steals. And I like that he shoots a high percentage at the line.
Now, here is Chamberlain. Off target with the jump hook. And so Antetokounmpo looking over it. Here's Monroe. Here's Chamberlain. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for Providence. Trailing by 2. Fades back. And that one goes up. 1:56 left to play in the first quarter. Westbrook drives in. And the wide open shot from Morris. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
It's ridiculous. It's obvious what's being done out here. It's on a nightly basis. I hope the world can see now what's really going on out here because it's getting ridiculous. It's really ridiculous.
Yeah, great court awareness. Westbrook sizing up the D and doing a good job of locating the open man.
And Providence decides to take their first time out here.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
And some changes here for Providence. Providence trails by 5. Here's Westbrook, and finished off by Westbrook.
Yeah, Kevin, hope that's not a defensive tactic, but that's what you saw there. Westbrook handling the rock and has the quickness to drive on pretty much anyone.
Now here's Pierce. Chamberlain trying to get open. Second shot opportunity. He takes it up and lays it in.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
And how much fun is it to watch this kid? I call Zion Williamson a kid, even though he goes about 280, and he has a certain composure that really belies his years.
Now, here is Chamberlain. And good. He got the English that time as it falls. Chamberlain got 6 points.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Pass to Williamson. Count that one.
I like to see this from Westbrook when he focuses on hitting his guys. It can make the entire team better.
Now here's Westbrook. Here's Chamberlain. Westbrook pulls it in.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
For Providence, they've hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one. Free throw good, McGrady.
At the line for 2.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Chicago leading. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's his first foul. And Providence making a change here. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Chamberlain. Now here is Morris. From deep three-point range, Tumbo grabs the board. Here's Williamson, and the dunk by Williamson.
This is too easy for Williamson. Once he gets established position, he is ready to attack the rim.
Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And let's quickly break down the game, guys, we've seen from Providence so far.
Well, going to the bench early, they obviously knew what they were doing.
Yeah, looking for a spark here, and the coach tapped the right guys to get out there and provide it.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Here's Mutombo, and he uses the glass on the layup. Mutombo's got the lead up to 1 now for Providence.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
It's Westbrook with the drive. Second chance effort. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Chicago shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. Chamberlain hits them both. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for Providence. They trail by 1. And it's good for 2. Westbrook's got his second basket.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Monroe outside. pass to Chamberlain. Fades and shoots. That one rolling around and rims out. And it's Providence's ball. The shot by George, no good. The drive by Monroe. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. To the inside. And there's the whistle, 3-second violation. And Providence will go for a different look here. So it's Providence now. Well, Brent, you look at the explosive numbers George has put up. A lot of it has to do with how he runs the pick and roll.
Incredible at his size and his ability to read the defenses in pick and roll situation. Anytime there's a defender that decides to go under on Paul George from the perimeter, he can let that thing rip from the three-point line. Last year, I think you saw him with the most poise that he's ever played with in his career. I expect that to continue.
And that's what Carter does best, knifing his way inside so he can finish, put the easy slam.
And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Providence leading by 5. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Yeah, another turnover there. But, guys, overall, they've taken really good care of the basketball.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Westbrook with the bucket.
It might sound strange, Kevin, but you can gain more confidence in your ball handling. That's on display right now from Westbrook. He can just get his shot anywhere on the court he wants it.
Nice ball movement by Providence. LeBron, no good. Chicago trails by 3. Monroe with it. He's picked up by LeBron. Near the three-point line, it's Morris. He doesn't hit that one. Pass to Giannis. Chamberlain with the block. And he's able to get it back. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That'll be his second foul of the game. The tray. Gobert can't hit. Monroe down low. Here's Morris. Gobert with the block. It's Morant in the corner. And Providence misses again. And Vince Carter picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in this second quarter of play. Here's Monroe. Got a piece of it.
And when Zion blocks it, you feel it. He's got this kind of power behind these swats.
LeBron with the bucket.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Monroe with it. He's picked up by Morant. It's tipped and stolen by LeBron. Inside. 7-foot shot. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
And when he's this close, he's got to make it. The defense was pretty good, but just shouldn't miss that.
And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. There's 45 seconds left in the first half. It's Pierce on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Gobert with the defensive effort.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
Westbrook off target at the rim. And the dunk by Williamson.
And what confidence from the big fella. Williamson runs the floor like a deer, and that assertiveness to attack. Love it. Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
Here's George. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Chicago trails by 7.
Well, for so much of what Paul George brings to the table, you have to start with his defensive impact. He is one of the top defenders in the league at his position, if not the best.
Monroe outside. Out to Morris. Lets it go from deep. Hits it from 3-point range. Morris has got the first points of the 3rd quarter up on the board for Chicago. You look at George with all he does, Greg, you sometimes forget how good his perimeter defense is.
Well, I mean, his teammates and coaches won't ever forget about the impact he has on that end. Even when George isn't scoring or the shot isn't falling, he is still a monster on the floor just with his defense alone.
And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. The drive by Monroe. The kick out to Pierce. Paul George with the steal. To the middle. And Westbrook throws it down.
I mean, can you imagine, Kevin, your teammates being worried about your physical health with how hard it is you dunk the basketball? Whew. But that's just who he is.
Pass to Monroe. 13 feet away. Nice jump shot. Good.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Out to the right wing. Chamberlain down low. Over Mutombo. No good off the back of the rim. Providence leading by 6. Westbrook wide open. He fires. And it's off from 3-point range. Westbrook drives in. Mutombo with some nice D. And it's Providence's ball. Here's Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
When you're a veteran player like Paul George, you understand that even 24 seconds is a long time. Great patience to wait for that play.
Here's Chamberlain. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Monroe, no good.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Morris. Outside Anthony. From the arc. Chicago grabs the miss.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Pass to Morris. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Providence leading by 8. McGrady right side. Westbrook fires away from outside. LeBron left side. Tries again. Uses the glass that time, and it's good. LeBron's got the lead up to 10 now for Providence. Here's Westbrook. Russell Westbrook with the rebound.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tracy McGrady. That is his first foul of the game. There's 1:17 left to play in the third. Down low, Chamberlain. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Chamberlain got 12.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Here's James on the money from 12 feet away. James has got 4 points in the quarter.
I mean, again, LeBron James has been doing this for so long, knocking down that mid-range jumper.
They double-team Chamberlain. Back to Westbrook. Out to Morris. Fires from deep. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for Providence. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. And that one's good. McGrady.
Like the size McGrady has inside. Fantastic at kind of angling his body there for the interior shot.
And there it is for him. And that's 10 points for Russell Westbrook.
Wow, he doesn't make plays like that very often. That's a nice move inside.
Here's Antetokounmpo. He's still scoreless so far in this one. The offensive rebound. Embiid, no good. Here's Rose. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
Well, you go in there weak like that, and a guy like Giannis with his length.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Providence leads by 10. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Nice ball movement by Providence. Pass to Gobert. From deep. Morris with the rebound.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
To the paint. And the dunk by LeBron.
Well, he could just see over the defense. The eyes to spot the open man. Giannis flourishing right now as a facilitator.
And here's Morris for three. It's good. This time the assist from Rose.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
They recover it. Gobert in the corner. Sinks it from just inside the baseline. And Providence leads by 11.
And one of the stories of the second half has been all of those second chance points. I mean, they have been terrific on the offensive backboard.
Pierce inside the three-point line. Drops one in from the wing.
And of all the attributes, one thing that sometimes gets overlooked with Chamberlain is the court vision. Makes a great read there.
And Providence making a change here. Outside, George. Puts up a three. Drills it from outside. George has got the lead up to 12 now for Providence.
Well, Paul George starting to feel real comfortable right now at the three-point line.
Out of bounds, Providence takes possession.
Yeah, that's a tough one, Kev. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
Providence leading by 12. Inside. Antetokounmpo. And the dunk by Giannis.
Well, sometimes it takes a while for all that length in Giannis to catch up to those feet, but once he does, man, he can explode.
Monroe's shot is good.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Another three for Chicago.
Yeah, just a little bit off in the first, but he's been anything but that here in the second quarter. Really impressive to see him turn it around like that.
Here's Gobert. That one good for two. Gobert's got 4 points this quarter.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Pass to Chamberlain. Second chance shot. Gobert pulls it in.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
Here's Morris. Step back shot. Connects. The jumper drops.
How about that shot? Not exactly something drawn up by the coaching staff.
Down it goes. Nice one there from Antetokounmpo.
He's a hard guy to guard everywhere on the floor, but more than anywhere else, Giannis can get you in the paint. That's where he lives.
And here's Morris for three. That shot off, and Providence will go the other way with it. Shoots off the step back, and another basket for Providence.
Because he's so shifty and controls the pace, Morant can.
Bruh, look at this dude. Wait till you see the. No, 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 no.
Bienvenido al mañana. Busco la fama y ahora sé dónde se esconde. Ese lugar donde el triunfo me haga enorme. Mi nombre